Alright guys, welcome back to another, it's not a patch notes review because it's just like a lot of news, just a big update. I'm not really going to be reviewing, it's not like the patch notes that are out, they're just kind of giving us an update of what's happening. But this is by far the biggest update ever I've ever seen for Battlegrounds. So yeah, we're just going to jump in. They're announcing Battlegrounds Season 2. I'll admit I looked over it a little bit, so I kind of know what's going on already with this, but I wanted to go over it with you guys because a lot's going to be changing is what it seems like here. Like, I mean, we're doing a whole nother season, which they've never really like had before. So yeah, we're going to jump into that. So they're going to give a little preamble here about like how Battlegrounds has basically become like one of the most popular. I think it is the most popular, and I think they just don't admit it. They say one of. I'm pretty sure it's like actually played more than the real game now, and they don't want to tell us. But anyway, this new update is gonna be launching on the 30th, so exactly a week from now, pretty much, is when we're gonna see this. So yeah, we're sharing a lot. So it looks like there's a lot here. So doing a rewards track, just like they have in standard, but Battlegrounds is going to get its own rewards track that gives you like specific rewards that are, like Battleground specific. Like you'll get maybe a new hero skin or a new emote, something like that. Stuff like that's for Battlegrounds. So that's great. I'm really happy we're able to get some like cosmetics that you don't actually have to spend money for. Because like all of them cost about like 20 bucks, and I've considered buying it before, but I'm like, I don't really want to. It's just a cosmetic. So it's nice that they're actually kind of giving us something here. Yeah, get some new emotes, hero skins, the strikes. It'll be good. Should be good. There's gonna be a paid version and a free version of this, just like the regular battle pass. Just like, track, they're gonna call it. It's a battle pass. It's like just like a battle pass in every other game. It's a free version, paid version. Makes sense. If you get the season pass, now they're telling you get even more rewards. That's the paid version. So it looks like this is all the free stuff they're gonna be giving out. I'm not really gonna go over this. It's just like, sure. Looks like you do get a legendary skin. The strike. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over that really, but you can always like look at it in your own free time if you want to. That's not really what the point of this video is. We're just trying to like see what this update's gonna bring, what it's gonna be about. So there's Battlegrounds specific XP in addition to its own season rewards track. Battlegrounds will be getting its own special Battlegrounds XP system. Earning Battlegrounds XP will progress you along the track. So it's probably gonna have its own quests. And it looks like one of these quests is to summon Cthulhu. Like what are we doing here? What is? No, it's just yeah, it's just they just don't want to. I don't know. It's just like filler text, but I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, so there'll be certain quests. Looks like you get 60 XP and it's only 20 for a level, so not bad. I don't know what the quests are gonna be, how hard they're gonna be to complete, or anything like that, but yeah. Okay, and then speaking of quests, there's gonna be like actual in-game quests too, like Battlegrounds. It's a new gameplay mechanic, quests. So if you've ever played standard Hearthstone, you know what like a quest is. I haven't played that in years now, but like I was playing the game when they first introduced them. So what it is you basically get a challenge like within the game, and then you'll get a reward for completing said challenge. It's like it's a quest, it's your quest line. So yeah, we're gonna get quests now in Battlegrounds. You get them at the start of turn 4, so that's a 6 gold turn. You're gonna be offered 3 random quest/reward pairs. So yeah, the way it works is like there's certain rewards that are like available and possible to get, and there's certain quests that's possible to get. You're gonna get them paired together randomly, and you're gonna get to pick between 3. So here's some examples. Like here's a reward: your minions get 5 attack, and then the quest is play 4 Naga or 4 demons. This one's start of combat: summon a copy of your highest health minion, and the quest is summon 20 minions. So like, I guess what this means is like these could actually be reversed, these two, and it could be like that quest applies to this reward or vice versa. So you never really know what you're gonna get, and like each game is gonna feel kind of fresh, and you're just gonna have to pick between 3 options that you're gonna get here to see what's gonna work best for like the comp you're trying to build. Yeah, looks like some of them are a lot easier to complete, but like, you know, then the reward's not going to be like quite as good either, so you have to kind of balance if you want to be like greedy or just like get something like simple but like easy to obtain. Because like 5 minions, like this is a great example here, like your minions have 5 attack, it's good. It's just like a better Deathwing hero power. But like all you have to do here is play, it's not great, it's not going to like win you the game really. And all you really have to do is play 4 Naga demons, like it's easy, so you're going to get that right away, but it's not like the highest tier reward. So it looks like we're actually going to get some new minions and new heroes too. In addition to the new quest mechanics, Season 2 is going to introduce 2 new heroes, 11 new minions, and several updates to heroes and minions and the overall minion pool. So that's what I'm thinking, I'm looking forward to. Like, I'm hoping they shake up the game a lot, because it's like a whole new season. It's kind of like, it should be a lot different. Like, I'm expecting the game to be, you know, completely different than before, which is good. Like, you know, we need a shake up here. So we'll go over, I guess, a couple of the minions here that they're showing us. At the end of your turn, you steal the highest tier minion from Bob's Tavern. It's good. It's a free card. I mean, like, I like this for like the economy aspect, but I don't think this card is like broken or anything. The stats are pretty bad for a 4-drop, so that's kind of how they balance that. You could be taking some pretty damn good cards though, because it is the highest tier minion, but at the same time you could just be getting like there's cards that are high tiers that only serve like specific utilities, and if you just like end up picking one of those up, it's just not going to be very good at all. But like, there is a degree of control you have, because like you'll be refreshing and then you'll just say, oh, that's the highest one, let me like freeze on it and I'll get or I guess you wouldn't even have to freeze on it, so you'd just be getting it for free. Overall, I think this card's cool, like, but I'm not sure it's going to be like that great, which is fine. That's good. Like, we need cards that are just kind of like alright. Probably some interesting stuff you can do with this. The gold version is just going to be 2. Then you get this, Rendell the Mistermind. Oh, that was this guy. I was like, what? Doesn't seem like what this guy's name would be. Tea-Master Theotar. Okay. After you play a minion with no minion type, okay, you get 3 friendly minions. You give, oh, so it's like a menagerie scaling, but it kind of sucks, because like, how often are you getting cards? Like, how can you consistently get a card like that's gonna cost 3 gold every time too to buy? I don't think there's that many minions that generate other ones too that have no type. Like, you get jugs, you play jugs, and like that'll kind of help out with if you're doing menagerie. But I don't know, I don't see this being particularly great. It's only a 6/6 itself too, so on board it's not really a great card. I like it, like, it's cool design, but not sure it's going to be too great. So yeah, we'll see about that one. Yeah, so okay, that's the end of that, it looks like, but I feel like I've missed things. Yeah, so okay, here's an issue actually that I've come to. Here we go. New season pass will give you access to premium rewards and stuff like that, including exciting new tiers, additional emote options. Purchasing the season pass will immediately unlock the option to choose from 2 additional heroes at the start of their game. We're committed to maintaining hero and gameplay balance so that regardless of which heroes you choose from, you know your chance for the crown is based primarily on player's skill. So it says somewhere here, I don't remember where, because I had looked through this before and like read a little bit of an article on it. You are no longer going to be able. This is the bad thing. This is what no one's going to be happy with. I'm not happy with it. No one. It's just not good. You're no longer now able to buy the Battlegrounds perks with gold. You're going to have to use like whatever these rune stones are that they're introducing to Hearthstone, and that costs real money. So that's where we're going to run into an issue. So it's basically they're taking away that like free-to-play aspect where you get the 4 heroes, which is kind of sort of terrible. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not no way to sugarcoat it. It's really stupid actually. So basically what they're saying is, it's like, oh, we want to make it so that like everything's balanced, so it doesn't matter. And I want to believe them. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But like, Battlegrounds has been out for how long? Like, I don't know, 2 to 3 years maybe, or so. I don't know how long, but like, they haven't been able to balance the heroes so far. What's here to convince me that they can now? Like, I like that they're saying this, but like, when are they gonna show it? Another thing is like, I can understand what they're doing. They're making it so that it's like if you want to play Battlegrounds, it's like you're kind of more required to buy it because they're trying to actually support Battlegrounds more, which is like what this whole update is about. So they need money to do that, obviously, because yeah, I guarantee you Blizzard's not funding these people. So yeah, they're trying to get some money back here. The problem is just that like a lot of people relied on how Battlegrounds was like the only. That's why I liked it. That's why a lot of people liked it. It was like the free-to-play mode where it didn't matter. Obviously, the heroes, it's kind of whatever to an extent, but like, what I did see was a comment too, which I agree with. I don't understand why they couldn't have met in the middle here and made it so that like you get 3, you just get 3 heroes to choose from, and then like that the season passes give you like 1 extra. I think that would be a lot more fair than you get 2 and then the other thing gives you 2 extra to choose from. So overall, yeah, not happy with this change. No one else is going to be either, I'm sure. I don't think anyone likes this. Everything else seemed so positive in this kind of update here, and now, you know, but the negative is so large, so it's really unfortunate actually. No way to really segue off of that, but I will move on to the actual quests themselves. It looks like they're giving us a little bit of information about this because, like I said, that's the reason I really wanted to make this video, is to talk about the actual gameplay changes we're getting, which they don't show too much of, but we get a little bit of information on the quests. So basically, at the start of turn 4, you're going to be offered 3 random quests to choose from. The pairs are made by combining a random quest and a random reward, like I said, so every game it's going to be different. You make your choice, claiming your selection as a pair. If you consider both what your reward is and what you want to work towards and how tough it'll be to get there is what they're saying here. They require you to do things like play certain, you know, all stuff like that. So they're showing us basically, no, they're not. I thought there was something that showed us a bunch of the actual quests themselves. Maybe that was more of a, where, give me a second. That's the one I just looked at. Here we go. Okay, so this isn't from Blizzard themselves, but it is going to show us. And we also get 2 new heroes. Let's take a look at these while we're here. So, yeah, you got this guy here. Whodunit, that's the hero power. Passive, at the start of the game, you're going to choose one of 2 quests. So basically, this guy's going to let you have 2 quests. And, like, you get one that you normally get anyway at on 6 gold, and then you're going to get one at the start of the game, too. But you only get a choice of 2 at first. So, I think this is cool. I think this hero is going to be, like, creative, and, like, there's going to be a lot of different things you can do with it, because it seems like the quests are going to be pretty cool. So, being able to have 2 of them could be strong in a lot of situations. I don't know. I like this hero. Apparently this is what the game designer says. He says he's seen very greedy strategies and he's seen very tempo-oriented strategies. So, you know, you never really know what you're going to get with this hero. It seems like it can be pretty unique in a lot of different scenarios. I like this one. This guy, you're going to look at 2 minions and guess which one your next opponent had last combat for a coin. It's kind of like Barov, but like lower risk because it costs 0 reward. 0 gold. Sorry, I'm trying to say my next sentence. Lower risk, lower reward. Only costs 0 gold, but you're only getting 1 coin. And it does say somewhere along this article too. Yeah, we tried to think about scenarios and clues that you could try to look for. Something. It says something about how it's not going to be easy. Like they are going to try to make it challenging, which kind of also actually makes this hero worse. I don't think this one's going to be that great. I don't even think it's that creative either. I think this is actually kind of a boring design because it's almost as if it's Bear Off, but just different. I know what they're trying to go for here. It looks like a murder mystery kind of theme with these heroes. Just not really a fan of this one. I don't think it'll see much play either. Now let's take a look at some of the quests. So in this article, we only get the rewards. Like I said, I've read it before. We only get the quests. We don't get to see the rewards. But here's some of the, I guess, all the quests that they can be. And remember that the actual number here could change depending on like what hero you are or how good your reward is. They say like this, like how hard it is to actually complete the quest is going to be different based on something like that. Like if you're a really strong hero, it might be a little harder to complete. If you're like a bad hero, it might be easier as part of balancing for the game. But with that in mind, let's just get into the quests. So one of them is going to be have a friendly taunt minion get attacked 8 times. The numbers again are arbitrary, but I'm just going to read them. That one seems like it's probably kind of hard to do. Like there's not even that many taunts in the game, and like you have to actually get them attacked so they can't attack themselves. It depends. If you have a big taunt, it can get attacked multiple times in one combat without like dying. Should be good. Now this one is very interesting. This has got to yield a good reward because you're going to be intentionally losing or trying to tie. Like obviously if you're just doing bad, you'll complete this already, but like you're going to be losing health in order to complete this even if you don't do it on purpose. So this one is probably going to have to be tied to a pretty good reward, and there's like a lot of like risks you're going to run with this one. I think this one's interesting, but I don't know about it. This one is have Bob's Tavern refreshed 10 times. Obviously, if you're Nozdormu or like a Rana, you're going to be able to complete this a lot easier than a lot of different heroes. Yeah, in general, a lot of heroes are going to be better completing certain quests than others. Like if you're Greybow, this is really easy actually. I just thought about that. So yeah, basically have Bob's Tavern refreshed 10 times. You don't even have to do it yourself. So eventually you do this. But it might be kind of hard because that is 10 gold you have to spend if you want to just get it done right away. Sort it all out, you're going to order your minions from lowest to highest attack for 4 combat. So this is another one where it's like high risk and it's going to need to be high reward. Because in a lot of scenarios, you're actually trying to put your higher attack minions first when you're ordering them. So like you're kind of just making your team worse on purpose here. As for 4 combats, like I said, the numbers are probably arbitrary, but that's a lot of rounds to like kind of throw if I'm being honest. So this one, yeah, you'd better get something good out of this. I mean a lot of the time, like because obviously it's different each time, but like you'd want to be receiving something good for you to pick this, because that is bad, I will say. That's not something you want to be doing. This one's easy. You just buy 7 minions. You could get that done in like 1 or 2 rounds. Like I guess 3 technically, just based on the whole 10 gold thing, but it depends. You can sell things back and stuff. Like this one should be one of the easier ones. You're gonna increase again, probably one of the easier ones depending on your hero, but could also be one of the harder ones, or depending on the comp you're playing. Shouldn't be one of the worst to complete. It's not actively making you worse. It's just kind of harder to do. This one's spending 25 gold, so it takes you, well, I would say it takes you a minimum of 2.5 turns, but obviously that's not true if you have pirates or some sort of generation of money. Should be, again, on the same kind of level as this, just like something you can complete, not particularly easy to do within like 1 turn or 2, but like something you'll just complete anyway. Trigger set 6 death rattles. I just can't talk, apparently. It's kind of late. Yeah, it's basically this one. You'll, again, depends on your comp, depends on your hero. Could be really easy, could be really hard. But again, you're not really going out of your way to like make yourself worse, like this one or this one. Like these are gonna have to be tied to like very strong rewards to ever get picked, at least in my opinion. Add 15 cards to your hand, again, could be easy. It's something, again though, you'll just do this throughout the course of the game no matter what. So it's not particularly like, it's probably not going to be one of the ones that gives you like a super strong reward. Plus we don't know what the rewards are yet. That's what I'm really excited to see. I don't know when we're going to get patch notes. We'll check that out later. But yeah, this one's play 6 battlecry minions. Again, depends on your comp. Could be easy, could be hard. Depends on what you're kind of playing. Like if you're playing mechs, you You're not really gonna want that many battle cries other than maybe like a leaper. Murlocs, this is gonna be easy. Again, a lot of flexibility with these, or just like a lot of, I can't really judge the power level other than the ones where, like I said, you are actively kind of making yourself worse. Which, yeah, that's interesting. These ones have 18 minions die. Like if you're playing beasts, it'll be easy. Mechs, maybe sometimes it'll be easy. Yeah, it's again something that'll happen anyway though. But yeah, a lot of these. Okay, so that's all the quests. Most of them seem pretty interesting. There's only 2 of them that I think are really interesting, and you know the ones that those are because they're gonna be tough to complete. Well, tough to complete without also dying. How much do you really want to put into it? That's gonna be the question. So we're just gonna check one more time. I think about when we're gonna get some more information, but like other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to go over the kind of patch notes for you guys here. However, I believe it said in Blizzard's article here, one of them, when we're going to be, I think some Hearthstone YouTubers and streamers are going to be revealing new stuff. It might have been in the other one. Of course it is. I don't know. They designed these pretty poorly. Yeah. Okay, so keep an eye out for clues from your favorite Battlegrounds content creators. So obviously that's me with my 27 subscribers and all. That's gonna, yeah, but a lot of these people are pretty cool. I've watched, especially Educated Collins and Shady Bunny. They do like a whole podcast on Battlegrounds. I think that's pretty interesting. I've listened to maybe a couple episodes of it. Sometimes, you know, you don't always have that time commitment, but if you're really into Battlegrounds, I definitely check that out because like they do a whole podcast talking about the state of the game and stuff like that. It's an interesting listen if you're like super into Battlegrounds. Overall, this update is gonna be interesting. Again, I'm not a fan of how they're kind of making that free-to-play aspect not as viable as before, but it should be fine, to be honest with you. Looks like we're getting a bunch more information tomorrow on the 24th, and yeah, I mean, looking forward to that. It should be pretty good. Yeah, if you like this video and you want to see, I make a lot of Battlegrounds content, so if you want to see more of that, I make gameplay videos plus videos like this, just talking about it. I want to do a lot more videos kind of along these lines, just like maybe like, you know, about a certain topic, like just saying like, oh, this is why this composition is really overpowered and this is how you would do this. I want to make like kind of tutorials like that, but I also do just straight up gameplay videos too. So I'll definitely be putting out a lot of Battlegrounds content in the future. If you want to see some of that, then, you know, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What is up, guys? So we're going to be doing another patch notes review over here. You know how it is. Testing some audio right now. Did I just see a fly? I will beat the shit out of this thing. This goes in the bloopers. I swear to God. I will slap this. I already killed one today.